Deep below the Atlantic surface, where light fades and pressure crushes steel, something enormous is moving. The giant squid. For centuries, sailors have told of glowing eyes beneath the waves, of arms thicker than a man's body, wrapping around entire ships. Many called it legend, but tonight, that legend rises from the dark. Armed with sonar, floodlights, and nerves of steel, a modern crew ventures into the deep. They are not chasing fish. They are chasing a creature that can outthink, outpull, and outlast them. Down there, a single mistake can mean disaster. The mission isn't about money. It's about proving that humans still dare to face what the ocean hides best. Welcome to Discover Legends. Tonight, the crew dives deep after the giant squid, a creature so powerful it can twist steel and disappear into darkness. If you love true stories from the deep, hit subscribe and like to join us. Every voyage uncovers new secrets where legends still breathe beneath the waves. At depths between 3,000 and 6,000 feet, sunlight disappears completely. The water turns black, dense, and crushing, over 2,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. Down here, sound travels faster, colors fade, and even steel groans. Tiny flashes of blue and green flicker across the dark. They're not lights from man, but from creatures that make their own glow. This world feels more alien than Earth, cold, silent, and alive with things that breathe without air. Somewhere in this void, the giant squid moves alone. Its body stretches over 40 feet. Its eyes, the size of dinner plates, catch the faintest glimmer of prey. It appears, then vanishes, like a ghost passing through ink. To find it, humans bring their own weapons: 3D sonar, pressure-proof cameras, and glowing bait shaped like small sharks. In this black wilderness, there is no sunrise or horizon, only the hum of machines and the pulse of the sea. Every dive into this abyss is a wager between survival and discovery. And as the ship lowers its first miles of line, floodlights pierce the dark. Thin blades of light cutting into a world that was never meant to be seen. After hours of silence, the sonar finally pings. A faint signal appears, nearly 1,500 meters below. The captain orders a halt. Engines quiet. Every man on deck watches the screen. The signal moves slowly, then stops directly beneath the boat. The first tension hits the cable. The line starts to shake. The electric winch groans as if something heavy has taken the bait. The crew braces themselves, tightening gloves and grips. Seconds later, the deck tilts. A sudden pull jerks the line hard to starboard. The captain shouts for balance as the steel cable strains under thousands of pounds of force. Then the water erupts. A dark cloud spreads across the floodlights, ink, thick and heavy. The creature is fighting back. No one speaks. Only the sound of engines, cables, and rushing waves fills the air. They know this isn't a simple catch anymore. For the next hour, the crew battles to keep control. Somewhere beneath them, the giant squid is fighting for its life. and the ocean decides who wins. The winch stops. The steel line holds a massive weight, over 1,000 pounds of giant squid rising from the water. The crew braces as the body clears the surface and lands on deck with a heavy thud. Salt water runs across the floor. Its skin is dark red, wet, and cold. The arms stretch nearly 40 feet, each thick and heavy, coated in suction cups about the size of a coin. There's no noise except the hiss of pressure valves and the slap of water on metal. The team works fast. A technician checks body temperature. Others spray liquid nitrogen at 50 degrees to keep the meat from breaking down. Straps and steel nets are used to hold the arms in place before they shift the body into a cold tank. Researchers move in next. They record measurements, weight, and muscle condition. Samples of tissue and fluid are sealed in containers for study. The crew keeps their distance, watching. It's not celebration, just quiet focus. The job isn't finished until everything is secured. This isn't a story about luck or legend anymore. It's the real work of men who fight the sea, hour after hour, to bring back proof of what lives in the dark. The ship turns home. The giant squid, over half a ton, sits locked in the cold tank, throwing the vessel off balance. The captain adjusts course every few minutes, fighting both wind and weight. Waves rise over 20 feet. Each one slams against the bow, sending spray over the deck. The surface is slick, the air heavy with salt and diesel. Crewmen move slow and steady, tightening ropes, reinforcing the netting around the storage hatch. Inside, pumps run non-stop, draining seawater that seeps into the hold. The cold tank must stay below freezing. A 2-degree rise could destroy everything they fought for. 2 men stay on watch, checking gauges and pressure gains while others rest in soaked clothes. By dawn, the wind settles. The squid is safe, the ship still standing. On the deck, ropes are frayed, bolts rusted, and hands torn raw. But to them, these scars mean victory. The sea gives no second chances, but for those who endure, it leaves proof that they lived to tell the story. In the fishing ports of Alaska and Newfoundland, old sailors still talk about the guardian of the deep, the giant squid. To them, it isn't just an animal. It's the spirit of the ocean, a force that decides who lives to return. They say, if you've seen it and come back alive, the sea has spared you. These stories have been passed down for generations, blending fear with respect. Out there, superstition isn't fantasy, it's survival. Scientists, however, see something different. The appearance of giant squid in shallower waters signals change. Ocean temperatures are rising. Deep currents are shifting. Food chains once stable are breaking apart. The squid follows the cold, hunting where it never used to go. What the old men call an omen, research now calls evidence. Nature is warning in its own way. Between tradition and data, one truth connects them both. The sea is never ours to control. Humans are only visitors here, temporary, curious, and fragile in a world far older and far stronger than themselves. Dawn breaks over calm water. The storm has passed, leaving the deck coated in salt and silence. The crew moves slowly, cleaning gear, checking cables, their hands stiff from cold and exhaustion. They know the catch will soon be stored away, samples labeled, data logged, and the giant squid preserved in tanks for study. But what lasts longer than the specimen is the story. It will be told again in small harbor bars, beside bowls of chowder and steaming coffee, while the sea wind hums through the docks. For these men, every trip is more than work. It's proof that endurance still matters in a world run by machines. They don't just fish. They record the history of courage itself. The journey doesn't end here. Subscribe to discover legends, hit like, and join the next expedition. If you're ready to face the deep again, comment yes below. The ocean is waiting.